Hey, how you doing? Had a busy day today. Dynoed a couple tractors. 130 horsepower 2840 and a 300 horsepower 4010. Don't worry, we're going to probably turn down. I'm pretty sure we're going to turn down the 2840 to something a little more reasonable. But we checked it at 2,000 RPMs and it was putting it right at 100. And the guy said he usually turns it around just 2,000 anyway, and he was just gonna take it easy on it till we get a chance to make some small adjustments. Anyway, this morning, I'm filming this actually Saturday evening. Had a little story. Usually do, don't I? This story is more like a montage of several different similar stories. You didn't think I knew that word, did you? That fancy word, montage. Anyhow, it's a kind of a montage of several different similar stories. So if it's different than what you've heard or remember, it's based on actual events. But anyway, there was this tractor trailer driver. He was hauling a combine, and he knew it was pretty tall, but to where he was going, he didn't think there was any bridges or overpasses that was low enough, and he was thinking he might be just about over height, but wasn't sure. He got to this one little town. He was easing through there kind of slow, and sure enough, there was a low bridge there he wasn't expecting, and he ended up trying to ease through it, and he shouldn't have. He got wedged under there good and proper, and when he realized it was scraping, it was too late. I mean, he wasn't going real fast. He was only going like 20-25 miles an hour, but he got her stuck under there bad. He thought, well, maybe if I back up, I mean, I don't hear any metal crunching, don't see any concrete falling down. I mean, maybe I can back up a little bit before anybody notices. It wasn't happening. That thing was wedged in there. So anyhow, time passes and they're trying to figure out what to do to get that thing loose. And of course, the line of cars are getting longer and longer, wanting to get through, and a lot of people turning around and going around another way and everything. But they've got the structural engineers, and there was the state police, and there was all kinds of officials with the highway department and mechanics there. They were asking what and how can we get this thing out from under there without damaging the structure or the combine any more than it is. It wasn't that bad. Couldn't figure out anything. This little kid was following them around, watching them and everything, and listening to them argue. And every once in a while, he'd say, "Excuse me, mister," and they'd just say, "Look, we got important things that you just, sit over there and watch. If you're going to be around, just stay over there. Just get over there. Where's your mom anyway?" "So she's in the car. She said I should come up and tell you something. Well, we ain't got time for you. We ain't got time for your foolishness. Just sit over there." So he watched them for about 10-15 minutes arguing, going around, and he said, "Excuse me, mister." He said, "Look, just shut up. We ain't got time for your foolishness. Get on over there. Sit down. Don't bug us." But then finally, they had exhausted every idea. Nobody could come up with a way to do anything with it. And the kid just blurted out, "Why don't you just let the air out the tires of the combine? Let all the air out the tires. And that'll drop it down enough, and you can probably back out." So all the guys looked at the kid and looked at each other. They said, "Well, Sounds like the best idea we heard so far. So that's what they did. They let all the air out the tires of the combine, and of course that went down. Well, they didn't have to let all the air out, but almost all the air out. They got it down to there was 6 inches of clearance there, and he was able to pull on through and get the road unblocked. But anyhow, just like in that situation, a lot of times we don't like to listen to the little voice that's trying to get our attention. We think it's foolishness. We read in 1 Corinthians, for the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved it is the power of God. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not God made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. But we preach Christ crucified, unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. We're in the category of Greeks. Because the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. You ever hear a little voice? Ever thinking you hear a little voice? Ever feeling like God's trying to get your attention? You keep pushing it away, saying, go on over there, get back in the corner. You think it's foolishness. Religion is foolishness. Churchification is stupid. I know a bunch of people go to church and they go out drinking on Friday night and they cuss worse than I do. That's what. If you're thinking that, it's probably true. I mean, Jesus was no fan of religion. Jesus hates religion. Did you know that? Believing in him isn't religion. It's faith. It's belief. You don't get to heaven by practicing a religion or being religious, lighting candles, praying the rosary, saying a bunch of Hail Marys, getting dressed up, sitting in a pew every Sunday morning, putting money in the offering plate. Not that there's anything wrong with going to church or putting money in the offering plate. That's fine, as long as you understand that that's not what it takes to have eternal life. The only way to that is through trusting in the blood of Jesus Christ, the blood he shed on the cross. I know a lot of people, they've been inoculated against being a Christian. They've had just enough churching to make them immune to ever really becoming a believer. And it's a shame. I guess it's some of them that I'm trying to reach. You don't have to be a religious fanatic, a Jesus freak. I don't consider myself either one of them. I don't get in your face and try to shove this down your throat. I mean, if you're listening now of your own volition, that's great. I'm glad to be able to talk with you. If you think the gospel is foolishness, just like all them guys trying to figure out how to get that combine unstuck, You're hearing a still small voice. One of these days, when you've exhausted all your options, you may be ready to listen then, just like them guys were ready to finally listen to that kid. And you better hope that when you've exhausted all your options, that God is still knocking on the door of your heart, trying to get your attention. Because there may come a time when He gives up on you, and you turn around, you're finally ready to listen. There's not going to be a voice there. I just hope you got enough sense to go look for Him, because He'll be ready and willing to take you into His family. And don't put it off. Listen up now. If you feel He's pulling on you, drawing you in, accept Him. I don't know how else to say it. Anyhow, like I say, these little mini sermons are, I know a lot of believers are watching, and I appreciate that, but they ain't really for you. It's for the unbelievers who maybe are interested, or I don't know, just want to hear the story at the beginning and stick around a little longer, or just out of morbid curiosity. Or maybe they want to laugh at me. I don't know. But hope and pray. I hope and pray one day you'll listen to that little voice before it's too late and listen to it. Accept the free gift. Anyhow, hope you have a good day. Kind of long-winded. I got long-winded, didn't I? Anyhow, I hope you have a great Sunday. Listen out for that little voice. Don't ignore him. We'll see you. Have a blessed day.